I'm doing a review today on Merit, another Merit. I've done a couple of those, and did an 04, I've done a couple iPhone 5 and a 6. This is the 6 Plus 5.5 inch waterproof case. Talked about Merit before, we'll go over the highlights really fast. So this is the packaging. I like these cases a lot. Make sure, big thing is with these guys, make sure you read the instructions on your case. And one of the things it talks about is you're going to check the O-ring and you're going to do a water test. Please make sure before you actually use this that you do a water test. A water test is when you take some paper towel that are dry, you put it inside the case first, close it up before you actually use it on your phone, and then submerge it under a couple of inches of water like this for like maybe like an hour, and then you bring it out, make sure the outside is dry, and you take it off. You want to make sure that your paper towel is dry. Okay, so then you know the case is working. And then you always want to do, when you can, is do a visual inspection of the O-ring, the orange O-ring here. Make sure that's sitting down properly, and take a look at the little rubber barriers here. Make sure that they're all in place. Okay. So we're gonna just plot this down. You just seat in, and again, this is for the 6 Plus. So this is the big guy, and it sits in there really good. And then this one actually has some felt padding in here, which is nice. Okay. Then the thing with these Merit cases, you always want to make sure you hear those clicking. Clicking's good. And then look around the case and make sure that all the seams are closed. And then at the bottom for the charging port, there's this little plastic pepper looking thing, and this helps you out. So this is your recharging port for your lightning cable. Make sure that that's always seated in there well. Make sure that your audio jack is down there well. And then there's an extender here. There's an extender here for the audio. And then you want to make sure the O-ring is on here. And then this has to screw down tight if you're using a headphone jack. And that should maintain the waterproof integrity. Again, you can water test that as well. The other thing you want to do is, make it easier, is if you just use a Bluetooth headset, you don't even have to mess with this. There is an included wrist strap. The wrist strap goes right over here, so if you're in the water with this, you can put this around your wrist and it won't get away from you if you drop it. The thing on these cases is that because it's inside of a box, so to speak, it's airtight, sound doesn't go through it great. So you might find that if you have this on and your call quality can be diminished. I tend to look at these devices or these cases as if I'm going to the beach, I'm near the pool, I want to protect my phone, and that might not necessarily need to talk on it a whole lot, okay? This is just a good protection. I wouldn't leave this on 100% of the time, because you will definitely notice people can't hear you, you have a hard time hearing them. There is a built-in kickstand on this, which is cool. This just sits on the back. You have access to your camera ports, your flash, the logo's there, your speaker, your audio, the button. It does look, this does work with your fingerprint identification, okay? And then the touchscreen, you can see, works just fine, so it does work great, okay? And then to take it off, you want to hold on to this, maybe put it on your keychain, but if you do lose this, a quarter works great. But to take this off the case, take the case off the phone, you just use this and you gently pop it. And then to make it really easy, you just work your way around the case and it comes off just like that. Boom, done. Anyway, that's the Merit waterproof case for the iPhone 6 Plus. They're good cases. I've used them, I've tested them, and I recommend them for the price. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, the link to the product will be below. And any comments, questions, concerns, let me know. Thank you so much.